something's happening in Afghanistan, and it's not on our radar yet. A mysterious US military flight has reportedly landed in Afghanistan. This is reigniting whispers about America's most strategic footprint in the region, Bagram Air Base. So, what was the flight doing there? Who was on it? And is the US preparing for a covert comeback in the region? A shadowy US military aircraft, call sign blocked, destination unclear, was traced heading towards Afghanistan earlier this week. The aircraft took off from Doha's Al Udeid military base, arrived in Afghanistan via Pakistan. The plane, likely a C-17 Globemaster, took an unusual route, entering Afghan airspace under radio silence. The aircraft was said to be carrying senior US intelligence officials, including CIA Deputy Chief Michael Ellis. The plane's path took it near Bagram Air Base, a name that carries enormous weight in geopolitical circles. Once America's largest military installation in Afghanistan, Bagram was hastily vacated in 2021 when US troops withdrew. But its location, just 60 kilometers from Kabul, makes it a geostrategic goldmine. During the war years, Bagram wasn't just a base, it was a command center. It housed drones, bombers, CIA operations, and high-tech surveillance systems. Some reports say that the base was left with underground bunkers and data hubs that are still operational remotely. Now, under Taliban control, Bagram has reportedly been ransacked. But unconfirmed satellite imagery shows recent activity, new construction, convoys, and even signs of runway maintenance. So, who's using it? Is this a backdoor re-entry by Washington into Central Asia? This unexpected move, if true, could mark a significant shift in the US military strategy and regional dynamics. This raises questions about why the Taliban would invite American forces back. Firstly, Washington's return could indicate a deal to share intelligence with the Taliban, perhaps aimed at countering mutual threats like ISIS-K. Now, Bagram Air Base is in a volatile region bordered by Iran, China, and Central Asian states. The airfield offers a unique vantage point for monitoring threats and projecting power. Analysts suggest that it is important for its proximity to potential conflict zones. Bagram offers a platform to monitor Iran's nuclear ambitions, just 600 miles to the west. And of course, China's nuclear facilities in Xinjiang, roughly 400 miles away.
What has bothered me very much, very much, we give billions of dollars to Afghanistan. Nobody knows that. Nobody knew that. Do you know we give billions of dollars to Afghanistan? And yet, we left behind all of that equipment, which wouldn't have happened. You know, we were getting out under me. I'm the one that got it down to 5,000 people. We were going to get out, but we were going to keep Bagram, not because of Afghanistan, but because of China, because it's exactly 1 hour away from where China makes its nuclear missiles.
These reasons could explain Washington's renewed interests. Now, during his presidential campaign in 2024, Donald Trump repeatedly emphasized Bagram's proximity to China and Iran's nuclear facilities. He claimed it was just 1 hour from where Beijing builds its missiles. Historically, Bagram has been a linchpin in US military strategy. At its height, it hosted over 100,000 troops and contractors, serving as a staging ground for operations across Afghanistan's rugged terrain. Its 2 runways supported everything from F-16 fighters to C-130 Hercules transports, while its hospital treated thousands of wounded soldiers. Tehran, however, is watching closely. Iran, which views US bases as encirclements, has bolstered its nuclear program. Despite back-channel US diplomacy, Iran is reportedly enriching at levels just short of bomb-making capability. Israeli intelligence believes Tehran is months, maybe weeks, from breakout capability. This comes as Trump has repeatedly warned Iran about bolstering its nuclear capabilities. Given this scenario, it can't invade. It doesn't want another war in Middle East. So, it is left with a surveillance hub, a drone launch pad, and perhaps a covert strike center, all just outside Iranian reach, but well within America's. And Iran knows the US doesn't need boots on the ground anymore. It just needs data, drones, and discretion. A ghost base like Bagram fits the doctrine perfectly. However, the absence of satellite imagery or on-the-ground accounts fuels skepticism. For Americans, this news stirs a mix of curiosity and unease. The Afghanistan war's death toll of over 170,000 remains fresh, as does the string of the 2021 withdrawal. A return to Bagram could signal resolve against terrorism or a pragmatic deal with a former enemy. But it also risks reopening old wounds. With Rudrashish Kanjilal, Bureau Report, India Today Global.